Welcome back to our third and final episode on the RacinePost.com. In part one, we met Pete Selko and Dustin Block, the two men that are publishing the Racine Post, which is a new online media option. In part two, Dustin explained how he created the Racine Post and very quickly invited Pete to join him. Now, Dustin, I understand this was kind of your brainchild. It happened rather quickly, and you brought it all together.
Yeah, well, at the Journal-Times, we really got into the website. There were a couple, Rob Golub and I in particular. We really worked on this, and we started to really see how this could work, because we took our web traffic and we basically more than doubled it in a very short amount of time simply by updating the website over and over again.
So then, how did Pete get involved?
How did Pete get? I think he just kind of muscled his way in.
I think that was it. Yeah.
No, really, no. Because I started it, and but I was looking for feedback, and so when I was at the paper, he was the daily critic of the paper. I would get constant feedback as to what was going in the paper and things he hated, and
now we're back for the final segment on the RacinePost.com, and we're here with Mary Ostermann, and Mary is a faithful advertiser on RacinePost.com, but also you have some very interesting stories as how you got involved. And what was the first time that you had ever heard about Racine Post?
We were introduced to RacinePost.com by the Party on the Pavement Committee last year. Sent out an email with a link to the Racine Post saying Pete had left the Journal-Times some time ago and started this post, and here are some photos covering the event. And when you clicked onto the link, there were a dozen or so pictures covering the Party on the Pavement, which was a spectacular day, and the coverage was unlike any other coverage. And we all thought, hey, this is really neat. And shortly after that, we received a mailer or a flyer in the mail discussing possible advertising rates, and at the same time we contacted him about covering an event that we were creating with the merchants for extended hours, and it just kind of evolved through that.
Now, Pete came down then and did a story about you.
Yeah, Pete's done many stories over many of the downtown merchants. He's been very kind and generous with his photos, and has given wonderful coverage to downtown, always optimistic and positive, always searching for the good things that are going on that aren't necessarily being covered anywhere else, and being covered by other places also. So yeah, he's covered our store, he's covered many stories, and Dustin too, articles just about downtown, helping downtown put a positive spin, and exposing downtown to all of their readers.
Well, you might be another one, though, of the unsung heroes in helping to promote downtown Racine. I know you were involved with the ice sculptures. Yeah,
we were involved with the ice carving event. My husband's been a downtown supporter for longer than I've even known him. He's been involved. He sits on many boards, and the Party on the Pavement Committee sits since its inception, and we just fell in love with downtown. We love the historic buildings. All the stores are family owned and run, and the merchandise in all the stores is different and unique, and it's just a real fine sense of community downtown. You can't help but to be in love with downtown, and Racine Post is a great fit. It fits with what we're trying to do here, and supports and promotes. So yeah, we just love downtown.
They're very positive on the Post.
Absolutely, they always are positive. There's things to report that aren't necessarily headline news or things that you don't want, but they do a great job with keeping everything in proportion and putting great spins. We love the photography and all the stories. They do very kind justice to downtown.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.